The New York Jets are finally building this team the right way, and it feels so good to say that. I mean, coming off of last season, which was an absolute disgrace, 2 wins, literally the worst season I've ever experienced as a Jet fan. I'm 25 years old. Last year was the worst. It was an embarrassment on so many different metrics, so many different accounts. It was just so laughably bad. And to see this team make moves that will not only just benefit them in the short term, right, 2021 next year, but years from now, 2022, 2023, it is so refreshing as a Jet fan. And I mean, of course, we all loved the 2009 and 2010 era with Rex Ryan, Mark Sanchez, all of the veteran players, Braylon Edwards, Antonio Holmes, Bart Scott, LT. We had a squad of veteran players, and those years were great. Those were some of my favorite years, if not my favorite years as a Jet fan. But they were short-lived. And the thing about it was we kind of knew it was going to be short-lived because of the age of the bulk of players on the roster. That wasn't a sustainable dynasty for the next 10, 15 seasons. No, not in the least. It was kind of a 1 or 2 year push. Let's get that championship and go from there. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't seal the deal and bring home a championship, even though we were so close. We were so close in both of those seasons. The point I'm trying to make here is that even though we had 2 back-to-back incredible seasons, the fallout afterwards was horrific. It was, we got worse and worse and worse as time went on. I mean, we were in cap hell. We couldn't afford to keep players around. We were missing on draft picks. That's not a place that you want to be in. That's not a recipe for success, not in the least. So you start taking a look at other dynasties, throughout my life, right? I'm 25 years old. We have the 2000s Indianapolis Colts with Peyton Manning. We had the Pittsburgh Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger. We had the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson, that came later. We had the New England Patriots. Who else? We had the Green Bay Packers with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. So how do these teams do it? How do these teams have continued success? They're always building. They're always going in the right direction every single year. I think it starts with culture. I really think it starts with culture, something that the Jets have not had in 10 years. The Jets have not had a winning mindset, a winning attitude, any sort of consistency for the last 10 seasons. So what did we do? We hired Robert Saleh, a guy who is known for setting the tone and creating culture. That is exactly what I feel like the Jets needed at this point in time, especially coming off of the Adam Gase era. It was so bad. We were losing games. Star players wanted to leave. Jamal Adams, Kelechi Osemele, Le'Veon Bell. The offensive ranks were horrible. Adam Gase wouldn't talk to certain players. He wouldn't address certain problems. It was just the same thing over and over and over every single week. So we replaced Adam Gase with his polar opposite, Robert Saleh, to create that culture. Then we attacked free agency by adding young, ascending, promising players with high upsides that are going to be playing for a long, long time. Carl Lawson doesn't have 1 year left of gas in the tank. Okay, he's going to be playing for a long time. Corey Davis is not going to be retiring anytime soon. Multi-year contracts, guys that are promising, coming in at huge positions of need that will not, again, help the team in 2021, but also in 2022 and 2023. Guys that we can build around, core players with the potential to be pillars for the team moving forward, right? At least for the foreseeable future. And then you turn your attention to the draft, another huge, huge area where teams can improve. And I mean, even go back and look at those dynasties, the Patriots, Steelers, Colts, Seahawks, or the LOB, even today's really stacked teams, the Chiefs, the Bills, all of these teams nail the draft process. And the only thing better than draft picks is extra draft picks. And that's exactly what the Jets have. 2 first-round picks this upcoming in 4 weeks, 2 first-round picks, 1 second-round pick, 2 third-round picks, 1 fourth-round pick. Fast forward to 2022, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 1 third-round pick, 2 fourth-round picks. Joe Douglas has done an excellent job adding and gathering these extra draft picks to the team that will only benefit the team moving forward. Now, of course, the big concern is you actually have to draft core players, guys that fit the culture, guys that fit the system, guys that will be building blocks for the team moving forward. Acquiring the draft picks is only half the job. So, of course, we have to follow through on everything and add talent to this team. But when you go back and you look at last season's draft, right, Joe Douglas's first and only draft as a full-time general manager with the New York Jets, or really in his entire career, I would say he drafted 3 core pieces. Of course, Mekhi Becton in round 1, excellent A-plus pick. Denzel Mims in round 2, he looks to be really good, really promising moving forward. And then Braden Mann, the punter, late in the draft. He was a big contributor last season, and I see Mann being a staple of the team moving forward, right? I think he's going to be our franchise punter, and that's not anything that you can scoff at. So, and by the way, the jury is still out on a couple guys, right? Cam Clark, Bryce Hall, those guys aren't for sure locks to be stars or anything like that, but we don't really know what these guys could be bringing to the table. They could show up to training camp and we can be amazed, like, whoa, we got some steals in the middle rounds in 2020, right? So if we're looking at 2021 and 2022 with the extra draft capital, let's just say, for the sake of argument, we land three core pieces in 2021, including a star rookie quarterback, which we would hope to be the case, right? Whether it's Zach Wilson, which it's looking like that's going to happen, or maybe a Justin Fields, a Trey Lance, whoever it may be. We land a star rookie quarterback, and we had 2 more pieces in 2021. Great. 2022 rolls around. Again, we had 3 more core pieces. Over the course of 3 seasons, we've added 9 core pieces to this team, not including free agency, and we have our quarterback and we have our coach in place. The Jets could very well be the next dynasty in the AFC. Now, maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself here. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing out a hypothetical situation. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you like the direction that the Jets are traveling down, or do you kind of disagree? Are you kind of hesitant with it? Do you like the recent moves that Joe Douglas has made, whether it's free agency or trading Darnold, trading Jamal? Would you rather build around those guys? There's a lot of question marks here. Me personally, I love the direction that we're traveling down. I think for the first time in a long time, I feel really good about the future of the team, and I just can't wait to see what happens. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.